Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house. And today I've got the FIF20 from Custom Knife Factory and the FIF20 from Philippe Jourget. So this is just a custom version up against each other here with me. But hey, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this kind of content. So let's quickly check the differences and the similarities between these two beauties because they're very similar but also very, very different. I mean, this is the Custom Knife Factory, of course, designed by Philippe Jourget FIF20, and this is the same thing designed by Philippe Jourget but just custom. There's no knife and there's no factory in the name. This is just a full custom Philippe Jourget FIF20. I mean, first of all, the price is going to be pretty different because this guy in the secondary market is going to be around $2,000 and this guy is going to be around $650. They are the same knife basically, but there's some differences going on. Like for example, the custom version, this very particular one was made in 2016, whereas this is the latest iteration, the latest batch from 2020 from Custom Knife Factory. This guy over here is sporting a M390 steel for the blade, whereas this guy is just using a nice RWL34 steel, so pretty much good to go. Another difference you're gonna see is the materials employed, because this is the CKF is employing zirconium for the bolsters, for the backspacer. Really, really cool, like super nicely done with this kind of like a matte finish. And also here, nicely matching that. And this is just a titanium bronze anodized pocket clip. The custom version is using titanium bronze anodized bolsters with matching pocket clip and liners. The backspacer in this case is matching the scales, which is a lightning strike carbon fiber with this pretty cool bronze accent going on. Another really interesting difference is going to be the weight, because this guy is like 1 full ounce lighter than the Custom Knife Factory. In fact, you can actually see, for example, just look at the thickness. This guy is going to be 3.6 ounces and the Custom Knife Factory is going to be 4.6 ounces. Look at that. Look at the differences. Also, like, of course, the thickness is going to be main reason why this guy is 1 ounce lighter. You can check the differences from the top. You can see also that the stock thickness, like here, it's a little bit thicker for the Custom Knife Factory, so there's a little bit of weight increase also in that. The jimping is kind of like the same. There's a little bit more area grounded on this one here. You can see they are pretty much the same length, but what is really different in the handle, for example, is the contouring. Scales and bolster here are 3D, nicely contoured and rounded off all the way around. In the Custom Knife Factory, you've got these kind of like chamfering, angled chamfering going on in both sides, which is honestly less pleasant than the full custom roundness going on. Really cool. Also, this half moon kind of thing going on over here is a little bit deeper in the custom one. This cutout is kind of like the same, to be able to access the lock bar like that. You're gonna see that the Custom Knife Factory is sporting a stainless steel lock face insert, whereas this guy is just is not using that. But you can see this area here is a little bit sharper, whereas there's much more things going on right over here. Look at this. This is a pretty cool detail, guys. Look at that. Very interesting. Also, you can notice how the liners are thicker in the Custom Knife Factory. You can check that out. Of course, the scales, the bolsters are gonna be thicker as well. And you can see also that the pocket clip is slightly different. I prefer the custom one. It's much nicer looking. You have the same kind of like motif going on for the custom knife factory with this chamfering going on, whereas here is just nicely rounded off. Also the angles, you can see it's pretty much very similar. The angle for the pocket clip ramp a little bit longer in the case of the custom knife factory, but nothing much going on for the differences in the pocket clip. There's a little bit more rounding off in the custom one rather than the one on the custom knife factory. You've got this very similar chamfering going on for the backspacer. Of course, the custom knife factory backspacer is thicker, and also you can see that the finish of the blade is really similar. It's like a directional hand rub satin for both. They are sporting the same blade shape, nice spine, chamfered, nice jimping, pretty much the same. You've got the Philippe Jourget logo, which is etched and kind of like engraved here. That's like, maybe see like that nicely. Of course, on this side, you only have custom knife factory logo and nothing on the custom one. Also, another difference to notice is the pivot. Pivot is smaller in the custom knife factory, and there's also like this area, kind of like is waiting and it's screaming and it's begging for a pivot collar, which didn't happen, and I think it would be really cool. But the overall look is much cleaner in the custom version. Look at that. Of course, there's a dual tone hardware going on for the custom version, and just like nothing, I mean, just blacked out for the custom knife factory. And what else? I think the stop pin is thicker in the custom version, you see. But I mean, overall they are very similar knives, with some differences, little touches going on that are telling me that this guy is has been received much more attentions in the making. I mean, not that this one is a slouch, this is a super cool knife, but this one has more attention, more care to it. If you check the sound department, this is the custom knife factory opening and closing. Beautiful sound. This is the custom version. So very similar opening sounds, really similar. This is a little bit more clacky than this one, but closing, it's also similar, but honestly I prefer this one. It has like a more deeper notes, I think. Also, the ergos are very similar. I think that this is really nice, but this area here has been improved in this one. It's a little bit, you see, this area here is much smoother than this one here. And being a little bit thinner profile, there's less clip like poking your flesh in your hand. Just a little bit less when you just squeeze it on the blade. So just a little touch. Also, another difference, of course, is going to be the action, because this guy just drops shots like this. All right, and this one is much smoother. It doesn't really drop like if you hold it in a vertical position, but just a tiny wiggle, and it's just gonna glide down really nicely. And probably I prefer this one a little bit more. It's like more a more controlled version than this. This is smoother, is faster, but less control, less glide shot action. So, I mean, you can't really go wrong with any of these guys. I really like them both, and I wish I could keep this one, but this is gonna go pretty soon. So, there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.